Gentlemen, this is Mantelligence. Today we're showing you 11 first date tips that are actually useful. So, you've asked out a gorgeous girl, and you want your first date together to go well. I get it. It can be stressful. But that's why knowing these tips, which tell you exactly what women do and don't want on a first date, is so important. So, here are 11 first date tips for men. Number 1. Be normal. Be normal might sound vague, but all it means is show her a normal experience, and not one that's weird or unusual. Don't take her to an overly violent, gory, or graphic movie. Don't show her at dinner how you can burp the alphabet. And don't bring a magic set with you on the date and surprise her with an illusion. Instead, be normal. Be considerate, polite, and down to earth. And take her somewhere normal, fun, casual, and lighthearted. Number 2. Show up on time. This tip shouldn't surprise you, as it's generally polite to show up on time. But why is it so important on a first date? Well, because being late shows her one of two things. Either you're too lazy and/or irresponsible to plan your day to be on time, or you don't value her time enough to make your date a priority. Plus, waiting for you is just annoying. And that is the last impression you want to make on a first date, right? Number 3. Be proud of your appearance and dress well. You don't have to spend all day getting ready for your date, but that doesn't mean you should only spend a few seconds getting ready. She looks her best to show you that you're worth the effort, so why wouldn't you want to do the same for her? Put on a nice, clean shirt, groom your beard and hair, and please, shower. Show her that you care enough about her to put in the effort to look your best. Number 4. Have a well-designed date. This might be the most important step in first date success. And luckily, with the right formula, planning a fun, laid-back date is easy. So, what's the right formula? Simple. A meal plus an activity. Take her to a good meal, somewhere nice but not overly fancy. Then to an activity, like mini golf, ice skating, or an arcade. This combination gives you a fun, easy way to get to know her without the pressure of formal dinner. Number 5. Don't let her know the whole plan. Have a plan for the first date, but don't let her know exactly what the plan is. Women love surprises, especially on a first date. It shows that you're spontaneous, fun, and will always show her a good time. Now, it's important to let her know some information about the date, like if she should dress up, bring something warm, or avoid high heels. But don't tell her everything. She'll love the excitement and surprise of the unknown. Number 6. Compliment her. Every woman loves thoughtful and appropriate compliments. But what do we mean by thoughtful and appropriate? Well, thoughtful compliments are specific to her, not general or vague. And appropriate compliments are neither too serious nor too sexual. Guys, just like you want to know what women are thinking, women want to know what men are thinking, especially if it's something nice. So compliment her. It will help make that second date all the more likely. Number 7. Don't just talk about yourself. You won't make her like you by overloading her with information about yourself. Not only will that push her away, but it's also a huge turnoff to women. So instead, ask her thoughtful questions about her family, her past, her interests, and her goals. Go into the date with the goal of getting to know her as much as possible. You'll notice that showing that much interest in her makes her like you more, and makes her want to get to know you better. Number 8. Think about your first date questions and conversation starters. Both men and women dread too much silence on a first date, so plan out a few conversation starters that you can ask her. Like, if you had the entire day off work to do whatever you wanted, what would you do? Where in the world do you want to travel most? Or, how would you spend $1 billion? Even if you don't use these, it's nice to know you have them if needed. Number 9. Know if you should kiss her. Most girls expect a kiss on the first date, but if you think about it, you're much more memorable if you don't kiss her then. You'll be different from overeager guys who've kissed her right away in the past, and she'll be even more excited to kiss you on the second date. So consider waiting to kiss her for the first time and make her really want it by the time it comes on your second date. Number 10. Land a second date. You might have heard the rule to wait 3 days before calling a girl after a date. But that rule is absolutely ridiculous. And the reason is simple. She doesn't want to wait around for 3 whole days to figure out if you like her enough to go out again. So call her the next day and schedule your second date. Number 11, keep in touch. After a great first date, it's important to keep in touch with her. So call or text every few days to let her know you're still interested. Why should you do that? If you don't, contrary to what a lot of guys think, it will not make her like you more. It will only make her angry and/or confused. So keep the good impression from your first date and keep in contact with your girl. That's our 11 first date tips. Use them to nail your first date and even land a second. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to click and subscribe. And while you're here, why not check out these other amazing videos? Thanks for watching.